Hello traders, thanks for being here and hope you've had a great trading week. Welcome to a new, let's say, a technical video where I'm going to discuss about the strategy I am using on my funded account. This week I received the credentials for the new funded account because, as you probably know, after you get a profit split, you receive new credentials and you start again to trade an account of the size, of course, that you traded before. Okay, after taking a look on this dashboard, I'm going to show you my trading journal and the exact trades I opened on gold. This week I actually traded only gold, mostly because I was pretty busy with some personal stuff and didn't have enough time to take a look also on the USD/JPY, because as you probably know from my previous videos, the main points I am focusing now are gold and USD/JPY. So yeah, these are my results this week. I had a pretty decent day on Monday, managed to get plus 2% on the account. Yesterday was a day with fair break even, and today I managed to get plus 0.5%. I still have a trade opened, but it's not closed yet, so we actually don't know the exact results for today. The stats are these ones. As a short recap on the gold strategy, I am using only 0.5% risk per trade, with one exception, a trade where I lost 0.75%, because I am not the most disciplined trader you will ever know. But still, here are the win rate and other stats that may be interesting. Also, as you probably know, gold was pretty bullish these days, so the buy part was the most profitable part these days. Okay, as I told you, I traded only gold. These are the trades, and now we are going to take a look on the trading journal, where you will see exactly these trades with screenshots in order for me to explain you why I opened my trades. Okay, so overall this is my trading journal. I am writing here every time I open a trade, and the most important things in this journal are actually two tabs that are not going to be public in this video, where I am writing the emotions I have prior opening a trade and after opening a trade, because it is very important for you to be aware of your emotions, because in this way you will understand why you maybe make some mistakes as over trading or stop loss extending or so. So let's talk about the first trade that I took on the 3rd of April. You saw it previously also in the dashboard, and I'm going to show you now exactly the screenshot from TradingView. I actually opened this trade on the closing of this beautiful engulfing candle, because we have two important confluences here, an EMA rejection and a beautiful engulfing candle, and also support to retest. I have here an indicator that shows me the daily supports, resistances, and pivot points, and after having these three confluences, I opened the trade on the closing of this candle. Actually, it was not exactly on the closing of this candle, so this trade was a mistake from the very beginning, because as you probably know, I am always trying to open my trades exactly on the closing trading, not prior to or 3 or 5 minutes, because a lot of things can happen and I want to be sure when I open a trade. Okay, and unfortunately I missed some important aspects regarding this trade, and I misunderstood the market, so I lost here 0.75%, because previously my initial stop loss was on minus 0.5% risk per trade. But after that, I extended the stop loss because I was too sure that this trade is going to be a good one, but it was not, and this is how I lost $351. Alright, in the same day, on Monday, I had another beautiful trade on gold again. You will see here the values of my stop loss and the entry price, and it was basically a 3.5 hour trade. This is the trade, and this was very beautiful, and this was a reversal trade because, as you can see, the market was going impulsively to the downside, and after a period we can see here that we've got a trend shift, and I opened my trade almost again on the closing of this beautiful bullish candle. And actually my Confluences for opening this trade were first of all this very nice bullish candle, engulfing candle, because I am taking into consideration when I'm opening a trade the engulfing candles and also the three line strikes if we have the case. Also, here we have a beautiful EMAs rejection, a support to rejection, and also an RSI established above the 50 line, meaning that the price was trying to establish a trend to the upside. The closing of this trade was based on the fact that after this candle here we've got some more rejections from this level. I considered the fact that the price may just have corrected this imbalance formed in this zone, so I decided to manually close the trade after some candles here, and I've got a 3.5 R for this trade, which was a very great thing because after this trade I actually got my account back in profit. After that I had another two trades on gold, a continuation trade, this one where I got a 1-to-1, and a reversal trade where I got again another 1-to-1. Let's talk firstly about this trade. I am sorry for my Romglish here. You will see a combination of English and Romanian here, but I am going to explain you in English what I wanted to tell here. So let's go to see why I opened this trade and also why I closed it. So this was a continuation trade. I've got plus 0.5% for this trade because it was a 1-to-1 trade, and again I am using 0.5% risk per trade. And the reasons why I opened this trade was first of all the fact that we have a nice beautiful bullish candle here, an EMAs rejection, and in addition we've had here a retest of a 1 hour order block, because lately I am using as well some order blocks in order for me to know where are the liquidity zones, and this was a very good approach for me because this way I managed to stay away from a lot of fake outs generated by the indicators based strategies. Okay, apart from the fact that we had here another retest into a great order block, 1 hour order block, we had here a beautiful established RSI above the 50 line, and also as you can see here we've got a bullish continuation divergence, and this was a high probability trade. I've had 5 Confluences here, and I was pretty confident that this is going to be a good trade, but however I manually closed this trade after some rejections that came from this level here, and basically this is why I closed this trade. Let's go to the next trade, and this time we are going to talk about a reversal trade because if you saw my previous videos, I am trying to take into consideration all the market phases, and I am taking both continuation and reversal trades. And yeah, this was the last trade from Monday, and let's see why I actually opened it. Alright, as you can see, the price was nicely going to the upside, and when approaching to this order block zone, the price started to create an ascending channel, and on the closing, actually almost on the closing of this beautiful red candle, I opened this sell position, mostly because we've had here a retest into a major order block, a 3-line strike candle. Actually it was an engulfing candle, not a 3-line strike here, but good enough for me to open this trade. And also we've had here a beautiful reversal bearish divergence, But however, I manually closed this trade after some candles, somewhere during this bullish candle here, mostly because first of all, I never want to be involved into high impact news, and we've got here some high impact news on US dollars, so no matter what, I was going to close my trade somewhere around these candles. But when I saw that the price retested the 55 EMA and started to actually continue its initial trend, I decided to manually close my trade, and this is why I managed to get 0.5% for this trade, a 1-to-1 R for this sell position on gold. Okay, let's go to the next day, and let's talk about the yesterday. Actually, there are not many things to say about the yesterday's trades. I managed to close it on break even because I misunderstood some things in the market, and I decided to close it because otherwise it would took my stop loss. Okay, and now let's discuss for sure about the last trade I actually closed this week. It was today. And it's again a 1-to-1 trade, and you may ask yourself why I'm closing my trades at 1-to-1 and my main reason is the fact that gold is now in an uncharted territory. It's in a huge liquidity zone, in a huge order block, 4 hours order block, and I expect for the price to be pretty choppy these days, and I prefer to take my profits as soon as I can and as soon as I see that the market is a bit random. And overall, this was a good approach because even if the markets are a bit crazy these days, I managed to keep my account in profit, in 2.5% profit at the moment. So yeah, this is the main reason why you see these Rs these days. Okay, let's discuss about this trade. It is here. It was a continuation trade, and actually I opened this trade mostly because here we've had a beautiful retest of a minor order block, an engulfing candle, and an EMA's rejection. So on the closing of this beautiful candle, which was closed somewhere around the 13 EMA, I opened the trade. And as you can see, the price was nicely going to the downside until it reached this level here, which was a local support zone important for the price. Also, as you can see, the price created here a reversal divergence. So on the closing of this second bullish candle, I decided that it's time to close this trade. So yeah, overall this is it with my trades this week. Hope you enjoy my trading style, and if you have any suggestions or so, please let me know in the comment section. Also, if you want me to make more videos like this where I am breaking down my trades and I am talking about my trading journal, please let me know in the comment section. If you find our videos useful, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel in order for you to know every time we post a new video or vlog. Thank you all for watching. See you in our next videos, and of course, until then, trade safe and trust the process.